1. The Tesla coil. It is a transformer used to produce high voltage, low current, high frequency alternating current electricity. To observers, it appears as if lightning is being shot into the air. A Tesla coil consists of a primary coil and a secondary coil, each with its own capacitor to store electrical energy. The two coils and capacitors are connected by a spark gap. A high voltage source powers the system. The primary coil's capacitor eventually builds up so much charge that it breaks down the air resistance in the spark gap. Then, the current flows out of the capacitor down the primary coil and creates a magnetic field. This field collapses quickly and generates an electric current in the secondary coil. The voltage zipping through the air between the two coils creates sparks in the gap and, eventually, the charge in the secondary capacitor becomes so high that it breaks free in a spectacular burst of electric current. The resulting high-frequency voltage can illuminate fluorescent bulbs several feet away with no wire connection. 2. The magnifying transmitter. Tesla had intended the Tesla coil to be part of a wireless power system and was a mainstay of many of Tesla's other experiments. By running a wire connected to the resonator around his lab, he permeated his lab with electromagnetic energy and was able to light a fluorescent bulb held in his hand because the voltage drop through the air was great enough to cause a sufficient current flow. Using a magnifying transmitter, he was also reportedly able to light a field of bulbs at a distance of 1 kilometer. The magnifying transmitter was an adaptation of the Tesla coil, only instead of discharging to the earth, the magnifying transmitter created standing waves of electrical energy, which could be harnessed by a tuned receiving circuit. 3. The Tesla turbine. He developed his own turbine-style engine that used combustion to make disks rotate. The fuel efficiency of his engine was as high as 90%, a big achievement considering this is similar to the efficiency of some modern turbines. The shadowgraph. While Röntgen has been credited with developing the first X-ray films, called shadowgraphs, there is clear evidence that Tesla was also working in this area. The problem is that Tesla lost a lot of his work due to a fire in his lab. Nikola Tesla may well have produced the first X-ray image in the United States when he attempted to use a vacuum tube to obtain an image of Mark Twain. But instead of Twain, the resulting image showed the screw for adjusting the camera lens. He did later obtain shadowgraph images of the human body. 5. The radio. Tesla discovered that he could use his coils to transmit and receive powerful radio signals, tuning them to resonate at the same frequency. He was ready to transmit a signal 50 miles from his lab to West Point, New York. But the fire in Tesla's lab destroyed his work. While he was rebuilding, a young Italian experimenter named Guglielmo Marconi, who was working in England, took out the first wireless telegraphy patent. When Marconi later set up long-distance demonstrations, he used a Tesla oscillator to transmit the signals across the English Channel. 6. The neon lamp. Tesla did not invent fluorescent or neon lights, but he did contribute to improving both inventions. He took the lights and created the first neon sign. He demonstrated neon light signs and how they can make unique designs and even form words. 7. The Niagara Falls Transformer House. When it came to deciding what company would build a power generator at Niagara Falls, Thomas Edison was the first choice. After reviewing Tesla's work, despite doubts, Tesla's system worked well and became a standard for hydroelectric power. 8. The induction motor. The first AC commutator-free three-phase induction motor was invented independently by Galileo Ferraris and Nikola Tesla. George Westinghouse, who was developing an alternating current power system at that time, licensed Tesla's patents. Such motors are being used nowadays. 9. The radio-controlled boat. The teleautomaton was the first radio-controlled boat that was designed by Tesla. After being denied a patent because the patent office didn't think it was feasible, he proved them wrong by demonstrating the boat at the electrical exhibition in 1898. 10. Alternating current. Alternating current is considered Tesla's crowning achievement. While not the inventor of AC power, he made it easy to use widely. AC power allows for electricity to be sent over long distances much more efficiently. Tesla's apparent innate skill for invention and unfathomable imagination made him one of the most prolific inventors of our age. While we have selected but a few of his many inventions, it is clear that his genius was unparalleled in his time, and perhaps ours.